Hello everybody, my name is Dylloop and welcome back to Fallout 4. Last episode, we were thrown into a vault to live out the rest of our days in cryo sleep. Unfortunately for Vault Deck, we got out! Ha 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 ha! Everybody's dead. We don't quite know how we got out yet, but our son's been captured and our wife's been killed. So, last episode I was planning on going all the way through the vault. Unfortunately, I forgot that I had a mattress coming to be delivered today, so I didn't quite get to that. I had to end the episode a little short. So, Overseer Terminal. We already read the Overseer instructions. Cryolator. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of the chemicals and components I need to tinker with the prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time as we wait for the all-clear signal. And the cryolator is this gun over here in this lock case for those of you who missed last episode. It's a master lock, so we'll have to come back later and get it. I do know a way of getting it early with the dog companion, but we're not going to be doing that because I find that a bit cheaty. Operations Protocol Manual. We already read all that stuff. Overseer's Log. I'll get that. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. Alright, preparations. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault Tech supervisors came up this week to do a technical review with me. This vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders our residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time, I almost wish I could join them and see the promise of our future realized. October 23rd. It's happened. We were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. System malfunction. Oops. Strange issues today with Pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations, nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic ray almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault Tech's remote override system may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I only hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. Supplies running low. There's been no all clear signal yet, even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that, and despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think we can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all-clear signal was to receive additional instructions from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all-clear. Mutiny. A faction led by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots! I will not open the door to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I have been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. That's it. Open evacuation tunnel. Personnel evacuation tunnel is now open. Remind all staff to be orderly and follow shutdown protocols before exiting and resealing the vault 111. Please maintain all staff records and research. Report to your local Vault Tech superiors for debriefing and further instruction. Alright, a little tip for terminals. If you hold down the tab button, or for the consoles, whatever button it is to exit the terminal, it'll exit all the way out. You don't have to just keep going back to the previous page. And we also have a gun now. For those pesky little roaches. Alright. There's nothing on that way. Let's get all this. Oh! That was close. Almost didn't see him there. So, very hard in this game. I found this game's not very difficult. At least I haven't found so. Yeah, there are a couple of difficult encounters, but most of it's relatively easy. But survival is just like, it's not hard, it's more tedious with all the not healing properly and all that. Actually, a caps lock. What the fuck? He just came out of the ground. Oh, he came from under the stairs.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
This is back where we came, that door that was sealed that we saw last episode.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead. There's a lot of 10mm ammo in here that you gotta find. We'll get all that, and we should be good to go. Let's get our Pips boy. Ooh, Pip boy. I wish I got the collector's edition to get the Pip boy arm thing. I do have the app on my phone. I tend not to use it just because it seems like it's just a button press away in the game to actually use it. Maybe if I had the Pip boy arm thing, I would use it more. I'm not sure. Probably not. Yay, brand new Pip boy. Blue color, because that's the way I like it. Field of view is default for me. For those of you who are playing on a higher field of view setting, you can right click on your Pip-Boy to zoom it in. That helps if you're on like field of view 90. That helps a lot. So alright, so we got 10mm pistols, security batons. Let's go ahead and set our hotkeys up. Oops. I don't really use melee weapons much. Apparel, we got eyeglasses, we got a new Vault 111 jumpsuit, and the wedding rings. Aid, we've got our stem packs. I like to have that set at hotkey 0. And that's about it. We got a bunch of junk, some ammo, 98 rounds. We can see our stats, our specials, and perks, which is pretty empty so far. This is the game map. We've got radio. You can't get anything in here, but that's fine. Let's take a look at our character. With the glasses on, he looks sophisticated, like a scientist. At this point, after this point, you can actually connect the Pip-Boy app up. You have to have done that first for some reason. But I'm not going to connect it.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
It's all cinematic and cool looking. My question is, who in their right mind would put a spotlight there and blind everybody when they open the door? It's like they've been in this dimly lit place for years. And then all of a sudden you're just going to put a spotlight on the exit. Here, have a little dose of bright light to welcome you to the wasteland. The death by radiation. Alright, so we can change our name and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and just finish exit the vault. Enjoy your return to the surface. Oh, why am I reading that?
And thank you for choosing Vault
I guess I'm used to the other games where you don't, I don't know. I've read them more than listen to the voice. But in this game, the voice acting is fantastic for most of the characters. There are a couple that I didn't like. Alrighty. Exiting Vault 111. To see our new home. Welcome home. So I want to turn on Diamond City Radio, but I'm gonna have to look into some of like what the copyright standards on that are. There might be copyright issues with the music, so I'll have to make sure to check on that. Like, I can if they just don't want me to put ads on it, I can do that. But if they're gonna go and remove my videos from YouTube, I don't want that. So give me a couple episodes, I'll figure it out. Figure out what I can and can't do. But yeah, new home. It is a bit laggy even on medium while I'm recording, but I think it'll be generally acceptable, in acceptable ranges. Honestly, just pick up freaking everything. I'm not even kidding. I pick up everything. Those are all the people that were stuck outside the billboard, which I'm surprised would be standing in a nuclear apocalypse, but it is. Hub flower. So I haven't quite figured out what that's for. Making our way home. Running fast. Pistol. Something. I don't know. I'm really bad at singing and rhyming. Here we are. Sanctuary. The town of Sanctuary. Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth. What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back. Where is your better half, by the by?
Oh.
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them, armed, wearing strange outfits.
Only Miss Rose's boy running around in his Halloween costume, more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Ha ha, not like this family, sir. You and the missus have always been such a responsible couple. Where is she, by the by?
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Codsworth, listen to me carefully. Have you seen him? Have you seen Sean?
Why, the missus had him last, remember? Or perhaps she's gone to the Parker residence to arrange a play date. I'm sure she'll be back with him momentarily.
God, he's lost it.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Alright.
Codsworth.
First
you're
charisma
acting
check.
a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one
This
to
is the
talk
best
to,
dialogue ever.
No one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Oh, nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
How do you polish rust?
What do you know, Codsworth?
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Alright, let me, let's listen to the holotape. Where is it? Miscellaneous. Hi, honey.
don't think that Sean and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. But we're going to anyway. Isn't that right?
Picking up, not this time.
You are kind and loving. That's funny. Great. No matter how hard, so we should do it for our family. Patience of a saint, my mom used to say. Say goodbye, Sean. Bye-bye.
Wait,
Say bye-bye.
my senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Bye, honey. We love you.
Wow, that was intense. Okay. So, I already know what houses Codsworth's going to. I like to run ahead of him so I can get that little bit of extra experience from it, from the encounters. Let's try out Vats. We haven't shown that yet. Boom. Oh, I missed. Health is low. Wow, they kind of kicked my butt there. Wow, I missed all of those shots. So much for extra experience. I'll just let Codsworth have it.
Mr. Dillon. Your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Come on, Codsworth. I need your help. Where can I go?
Well, you could head into the city. Concord is nearby. But the people there are as put together as I am.
Okay.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Sweet. Alright, so now we're officially like free to go where we please. I could do the main quest, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do a bit of the main quest line. At first, probably just the first couple of main missions, and then we're gonna go off. But don't quote me on that because I do get distracted very easily in this game. Got a safe here. I only got one bobby pin, so we should be careful not to break it. There we go. I'm going to mute my mic for just a minute here. I'm going to keep playing. Sorry about that. My lovely fiance was calling and asking what I wanted for lunch. She's making her way back to the house. Just running errands. So, yeah, I'm gonna go and explore all these houses, get everything out of them. There's some goodies in there, lots of ammo, some guns, just regular junk that I love to collect. I collect so much junk. I like to collect the junk because then when you want to build stuff, you can build it. You don't have to wait. Like, you don't have to go and scavenge stuff to build it if you just pick up everything. And it doesn't take up that much inventory space. It's not that hard to fast travel home real quick and go store stuff and then run back. Because it's a quick click of a button. Keep a companion on you. You can store junk and store stuff in them too. I want to show you guys the perk chart real quick. One of the big things that I like and don't like at the same time is this Lone Wanderer perk. It says, who needs friends anyways? When adventuring without a companion, you take 15% less damage and carry weight increases by 50. Now, this is when you're adventuring without a companion, but the companions can carry more than you, or more than 50 pounds. I'm not sure if they can carry more than 100. I have yet to test it, and you do less. You take less damage and do more damage on the 3rd tier, but you have to be level 17. So I don't like to take this perk until level like 16-ish. That way I can get both of them and then go without a companion if I so choose from there. And this perk does work with dog meat. So sometimes it's nice to have that extra carry space early on in the beginning of the game, but I'm probably going to avoid taking that one early on. But yeah, I'm just collecting clothes and stuff. Got this awesome gray knit cap and a laundered denim dress. I think we are smexy. Let's put the jumpsuit back on. Sweet. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. I don't know. I love this game so much. I really was hesitant to make a series on it. I was just, there's so many people doing series, but I have the need to share my experience with this game. I just love it. I love playing it. I play it all the time. There's a root cellar behind this house. A lot of people don't notice. It's got some goodies for early game. Some good stuff that you can find early on. Like, extra stem packs are very handy early on. Those things are freaking expensive in this game. Oh, excuse me. Some Radaway. Lots of beer bottles, cans. But the biggest thing is these gold bars. If we take these are in the junk section, so be careful with them. Things like cigarettes. The cigarettes I tend not to sell just because they're not worth it, but cigar boxes. Cartons of cigarettes, gold bars, stuff like that. It's they're worth a lot. Like the gold bar here is worth 450 gold. So you want to hold on to those. You don't want to just throw it away. You don't want to just store it in your workbench for it to get used when you build something. You really want to hold on to it. Also, sleeping in beds, even if you just sleep for an hour, save stem packs, save that money.
No way I could pick this.
I can't pick that. That's fine. I'll have to remember that it's there. Come back to it eventually. But yeah, there's quite a bit to explore in this first town. Do a little bit of scavenging. You can get your starting supplies relatively easy. Just try and get all of the houses and get all the stuff out. Which is good too, because when you do finally build your settlement, you have all the junk out of the houses. And it doesn't leave so much to scrap. Bobby pins, those are helpful. Oops. Wow, broke a bobby pin on a novice lock. Glad I had more. Alright, some blood packs, those are nice. Pipe pistols, pre-war money. The usual good stuff. I don't look too much at what I pick up, to be honest. I glance at it, and I'm like, oh, good. A lot of bloatfly carcasses in this one. Alright, there's nothing in that house because it's collapsed. There's stuff in the backyards, too. I'm gonna not really go in the backyards just yet. Welcome home. Alright. We'll go through there in a second. Let me come through here. There's some good stuff over here too. This is where you can build the settlement. I'm not going to touch it yet. You can go into the workshop here and build your stuff, you know, scrap stuff. I'm not going to really mess with that much. The biggest thing is the you can hit T to store all your junk in here and save up. Now I'm only using 39 space. For now I'm going to take it all, and that means I'm using 126 out of 250, which is not bad at all. We got a weapons workbench, we've got an armor workbench here. I think I'm going to build my starter house in Sanctuary this time around. I normally build it at Red Rocket, but yeah, I think we're going to build in Sanctuary this time. I do think that will be nice. So I might even just store the junk in there. Actually, no, I'll probably hold on to it. No, I don't know. I'll store it in there. I think we'll do a little bit of building off the bat here, just so I can get storage up and running. I'll show you guys what I do typically. We do have a cooking stove over here. Let me switch into the building mode here. We'll just scrap that. Where's the cooking stove? I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, it's down here. And I might want to exit this because I know that there's rad roaches over here. Okay, so I'm going to take the cooking stove over to my little main area. And we'll build a couple of things to make my life easier in the future. Just right off the bat. It always helps. It's always nice. And then you guys can get a picture of what I do. What I do. Right, so I'm just going to stick the cooking stove here. We've got all our workbenches in one nice space. So what I typically do is I'll go into... First off, if you go into resources and miscellaneous, you've got the fast travel target. And I'm going to smack this down in here. That way I could just fast travel to this spot right in front of my workbenches. I'm going to scrap all the useless stuff here that I don't want. Cluttering up the area. And just make sure not to scrap the workbenches. That's really important because you're going to want those. And we're not going to do major building here, only just temporary stuff for the time being. Oh, some duct tape. That's always good. Alright. Get rid of that. And let's stick the armor workbench right next to this here. That's a good spot for it. The weapons workbench, I suppose it could stay where it is. The cooking can stay where it is. Then I want to go into furniture. We're going to go into containers. I want a little chem cooler, which is going to go wherever the chemistry station will go. And I'm not really sure where I'm going to stick that yet. You know, we'll worry about that because I haven't come across the chemistry station yet. Next off, I like a foot locker. I normally just stick the foot locker right under here. That's where I put all my power armor bits. The floor safe is what I use for what I want to sell. I'll stick this guy right over here. So all the stuff that I'm going to later sell, I throw in that. Next off, this is normally my apparel. I like to stick all my clothes that I keep in here because I do hoard outfits. I'm not sure. This is all temporary stuff. And then last but not least, we've got a tool chest. And I guess I'll stick this right here and move this right in here. And this is the tool chest is where I store all my weapons. I like to always have one of each weapon and one of each armor type. And that's about it. So what I'm going to do is just store the junk in the workbench. We'll go ahead and pull out the cigarettes. Do we have any cartons? No. But we do have like packs of cigarettes and pristine packs of cigarettes. Preserved cigarette pack and no, okay, that's it. And then we have those gold bars and cigar boxes. Gold bars. Those are kind of what I sell because it's like they have easy to find stuff in them except for the gold bars, but they're worth so much. But like the cigar box, where is it? Oh shit, did I use it? See, this is what I mean. If you're not careful, you will use what it'll break down what you don't want. And a cigar box is like worth 40 caps, and it only gives you one piece of wood. So you're better off just, you know, putting it somewhere else like that. And then I don't think we have any weapons really. I've got a 10mm, a security baton, and a pipe pistol, and then the apparel. Laundered denim dress, red dress, Vault 101 jumpsuit, wedding ring. I do like to keep the wedding ring just because sentimental reasons. And that's it. Then what I could do is, you know, go in here and store the security baton for selling and continue on scrapping stuff. It's awesome. So I'm going to go through this house real quick and we'll end up this episode. I know we didn't get too far. I just kind of setting up the basic stuff how I like it. Being able to have a house to store stuff, even if it's just a basic thing like I just put together, is always nice. And this is my original house. It's kind of interesting. I might leave a lot of the furniture here. Ooh, Grognak the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do +5 damage. Take it. I'm going to need a spot to store these. Mr. Handy Fuel. There's a dog bowl in the dryer for some reason. Who put a dog bowl in the dryer? I have no idea. We've got our room. Toy car. And Sean's crib.
I'm coming, buddy.
Coming, buddy. Blast Radius board game gives you nuclear material, which is really good. And last but not least, I mentioned the special book here. We'd go over that. And I'll put it into my strength. That way I can just right off the bat get strong back. Makes my carry weight a lot more. But yeah, like I said before, I play this game a lot differently than some of the other people on YouTube at the moment, where they just kind of do the story missions and do all the side quests and stuff. I really go and make my own story a lot of the times. I do the missions, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the times I'm just kind of exploring and hoarding stuff and building and stuff. One more house and then we'll end it up. But yeah. These games are not meant to be played as a linear narrative. They're meant to be played as, this is your story, make it yours. And I think this game is excellent at that. I mean, it doesn't have as many choices to make that I've seen in terms of like karma, because there is no karma system. But it does let you just go do wherever you want. Like right now, I could not touch the main story at all. And for the next 20 hours, go and do God knows what. Because I've done it before. When I first got it, I didn't do the main story at all. I didn't even talk to Codsworth until like 15 hours into the game. Dude. There's one of these houses has a chemistry bench, and in it, it's like in the back, and I'll know it when I see it. Oh my god, you know what? We're gonna go to 40 minutes just because last episode I chipped you guys out of 5 minutes. Go a little bit longer. I just can't stop playing. It's addicting. But I don't like too long of episodes. I'm sure you guys love them, but I don't. Now, my perception's pretty low, so lockpicking is a bit tricky. I'm not sure if it actually has a direct effect in this one. Reached level 2. Alright, so one of the things that I got just now is a clean tan suit, and it brings my charisma up to 2. So what I like to do is hotkey this to the equal sign. That way I can just change into my charisma outfit. Next off, level up, let's choose our perk. There's so much to choose from early on. Now, I could go strong back. I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I might want to start getting the lockpicking stuff, like this one. It requires perception 4. I'm at perception 3. So this first level, let's just throw into perception training. And that's it. I am going to end the episode here, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave your comments. I want to know how you guys are liking the series. And let me know what's your favorite type of enemy in the game, or least favorite type, whatever you prefer. So, again, thanks for watching. See you next time.